Today we will have a closer look at the archetype Plini by Neural DSP. You may have heard of the beautiful plugins by Neural DSP, and recently I got my hands on the one which is called archetype Plini. And today I would like to share my first impressions of this thing with you beautiful ladies out there. By the way, I'm playing my new Harley Benton fusion guitar. This is, well, one that looks really classic in my opinion. Really, this black high gloss finish with the together with the silver pickup covers, and my friend, it's really a combination which well, can't go wrong. And to me, I was really really happy when I got this out of the box, and well, it's almost, it looks like a very high-class woman to me, which you want immediately to take home. Unfortunately, it has only 22 frets, as you may know, but anyway, today I played. Still, I didn't change the strings, so these are the little bit lighter strings, the 10 to 46s, but anyway. So I opened the Plini plugin here, and as you can see here, if you're not familiar with these Plini things, with these Neural DSP things, you have here some kind of an effect chain. It starts with an overdrive and a compressor, which is at the moment turned on in my lead preset, which I made. Then there is a amp section where you can choose between 3 amp models. I'll come to that later. There is a graphic EQ you can use, which is currently turned off, as you can see. And there is a cap simulation, which is very flexible. You can move some different microphones here. You can use it in stereo, but as you can see now, I'm just using the stock settings that came with one of the stock presets, Dynamic 57, which might be the Shure SM57 simulation. And well, also you have some time-based effects here, like the reverb and delay. Currently the reverb is turned off, as you can see. Turn it on. So this is my lead tone I created, and I started off with a stock preset and just changed the amp settings a little bit. As you can see here, I reduced some mids. Also, I reduced the gain and using the overdrive, level to max, drive to 0, very basic settings. Also, I left the compressor turned on because usually I don't need a compressor, but it feels very nice. This tone I'm playing. In my opinion, this plugin sounds kick-ass. It's the best plugin I've ever tried. Best sounding plugin, and in fact it does sound or it's on the same world-class-Tatjana-Ohm-level like I would put my AxeFx 3, and that says a lot. Really, I was so surprised about how good it sounds even at stock settings that I didn't turn on my AxeFx 3 since I got this plugin. Just practicing playing every day with this plugin. You can use it as a standalone version. Currently I'm using the VST plugin in Cubase, and yeah, I'm really now I'm really curious how the other plugins will sound, and I'm thinking about getting the maybe these Neural DSP hardware thing, the Quad Cortex or what it's called. Because honestly, this sound is, well, I like it that much that in fact I tone matched it immediately with my AxeFx and with the Kemper. So, as you can see, at least one time I turned on my AxeFx, but just for tone matching the sound. But other than that, really, I'm playing the plugin. With my Fireface UCX interface, I got the latency down to about 2.5 milliseconds, so it feels also very natural. And well, let's check out some other sounds. Turning off the reverb and the delay now. So this is the dry sound. And I will turn off the overdrive now so that you can hear just the as you can hear, it's basically a crunch tone. You can turn off the compressor too. Also, cleans up nice. Although this is the highgain model, I think later we will check out the other model. Well, this is turned off. It's turned on. As you can see here, I'm raising some lower mids, but I left it off because I liked it more without this equalizer. But of course, it's good to have it, and also I found this equalizer to be very musical sounding, and which is very important to be very neutral sounding. So in other words, affecting just the frequencies here, which I would expect to affect. That is not the case with all equalizers. So let's check out some other sounds. I made a rhythm sound here. I think it's not very different from the other sound, and I made another one with more boost. Here I'm boosting the input. As you can see here, we have a dedicated input knob where you can boost the signal coming from the guitar. So that can be definitely a helpful thing. Also, you have the gate. If I turn it off, you can hear the background noise, and as always, by using the gate, then I'm just raising it as much as needed and a little bit more. So I set it here to minus 80 dB so that I can still play legato. You can see I'm playing legato and it's working. So, well, it sounds really good to me. And just to show you the amp sound with all knobs at new. Maybe I have to reduce the output volume a little bit because I raised the master. It's a very, very mid-heavy sound, I think. So of course I reduced the mids here. And this was working. So I like this sound. In most cases, especially with the models in the AxeFx, the tone stack is not working as I want it to work, so I'm using usually the graphic EQ. As you can see here in this patch it's turned on, but it's just reducing the sub bass 65 Hz. But as you can see now I set it here again to noon. It's a little bit I think overpronounced in the upper and the lower mid range, so I would reduce definitely here some frequencies. But honestly, I like this sound more if I reduce the mid. So, in my opinion, it sounds phenomenal, really, and also it feels really nice. Let's have a short look at the other amp models. So this is the Moon one. Puff, whatever we call it. Cleans up very nice. Might be the model for crunch tone. As you can see, it doesn't have that much gain. It doesn't brush. Maybe more dynamic there. Also here I will reduce the mids a little bit. I think I'm still boosting the input, yes. As you can see here. Maybe a little bit too much. So let's raise the gain. Let's see if we can get a lead. Sounds very nice. Of course, it's not a high gain lead tone like you would expect from me. I think we can get it, get more saturation if we raise the input trim. Also, we can get some drive from the drive block. I see the level is world-class. That might be the reason. It's a beautiful lead tone to me. Let's save it. Lead white. Oh. And finally, let's turn off these things. Let's check out the other amp model. This might be the clean one, as you can hear. Very dynamically reacting, so if I'm strumming very light, then it almost creates some ambient sound where you cannot hear the actual strumming, together with the reverb. I'm definitely not the best guy to show you these kind of ambient sounds, but in my opinion it's a nice shimmering clean tone. Definitely something you could you could use to get some women. And what will happen if we raise the gain? how you would call this kind of clean tone. It's definitely not quite like a Fender or something, or like a Vox. But a very nice clean sound, I have to say. And usually I'm not very impressed by clean tones, but I like this model. It's very versatile. Yeah, well, I think of course I'm mostly after the high gain tones, so let's go back to that. And well, I think this is a kick-ass plugin, and maybe I'm really thinking about getting the hardware thing, the Quad Cortex, when it's available. I hope it's soon available, and then I will make a video of that too. Until then, I will enjoy this plugin, and well, I hope this helps you to get a good impression of this thing. I definitely recommend to get it. It's currently on sale, and yeah. Also, if you want to use it live, I think it's controllable via MIDI. It has a built-in tuner, so it's a good, well, a good deal in my opinion. Sounds kick-ass, and it's very easy to dial in. So please consider subscribing to my channel. Hit like and post your comments below. I love to see you soon in an excellent shape again. Bye.